2 years ago, I made a video about this game, except back then, I'm not sure you could have called it a game. I watched that old video again recently, and honestly, I'm kind of amazed at how far I've come since then. Today, I'm not going to be showing much of the new version, but I want to talk to the person who made that old video, that old prototype. If I can send a few notes to 2024 me, here's what I'd like to say. If you've done a few tutorials, maybe made a prototype or two, you're standing at the starting line. You're wondering whether you should actually commit to this thing long term. Well, if you have those kinds of questions, this video is for you because I was there. I have 3 notes for you. When you're starting out, just copy, steal shamelessly. I started out copying Marvel Snap, and that was the plan. I was trying to make a version of the game that I already loved. Then a funny thing kind of happened. I started iterating, and somewhere in there I started pulling in ideas from other games I love until it became this. If you look closely at where I ended up, you probably see a few fingerprints, a bit of this game, a bit of that game, and that's fine, that's great. Because here's the thing, at the beginning, the goal isn't originality. The goal is to level up your skills. Copying is just a way to level up your skills. And there's no shame in doing that as a starting point. But that leads to my second note. Build in public. You hear that everywhere. The naive version of that is to turn your work in progress into content, post the mess, keep your followers updated, and let them know that you're still alive doing the thing. But I've come to believe that the advice is more nuanced than that. The thing is, I don't want everybody to see every fear, doubt, and uncertainty I have as I'm working on this project. Think about a magician, right? You watch them do a really intricate, magical 5-minute trick, and it's beautiful. But that performance came from an insane amount of preparation, sometimes years of study and practice for those 5 minutes. If the magician live streamed every failed attempt, every doubt, you'd lose the magic. You'd just be staring at the sausage factory. So here's where I've landed. At the very beginning, build in public can be problematic. You have an audience that you're not ready for. You have to be performing at your best when you're actually at your worst. But for me right now, my project is further along enough, something real enough, something presentable, something interesting. The build in public manner works better for me right now. Finally, the last note. This is the note I wish I would tell my 2024 self. This project is going to take a long time. Much longer than you would expect. When I made that old video, honestly, I was feeling kind of defeated. It looks kind of okay, but it was really just spaghetti underneath. Code-wise, it was a dead end. Concept-wise, it was a dead end. That version didn't land the way I hoped. But here's what I didn't realize at the time. You go back and watch the old video, and you can see how much I actually carried forward from that. Something as simple as the way the cards are fanned out when the cards are in your hand. That code survived. The characters and some of the cards, those concepts lived on. They've transformed. They look nothing like they used to, but the DNA is right there. The dead end wasn't a dead end. It was just the foundation that I couldn't see. I'm genuinely glad that I made that old video. Even though the old version didn't make it, I made it, and it carried me here. If you're watching this and you're starting your own game dev journey, or honestly some big creative thing, 1, copy what you love. 2, build in public when you're ready. And 3, give yourself more time than reasonable, years. And more than that, have a little faith in yourself, be kind to yourself, encourage yourself the way you would encourage a friend. Now go make something interesting for the world to enjoy. The 2024 video is linked below if you want to see where I started. I'll see you in the next one.